Some 2K again. Be adjustment soon. Alright. We'll play some 2K.
Your man, Number one.
Uh-oh. Here we go. The traitor.
The lady slaying.
Time for this. The traitor.
Time to beat the traitor.
Yep.
With the old man.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
About to whip him into place.
Oh, yes.
Hey there, and thank you for joining us on
Beat
2K Sports. I'm Ernie
whippersnapper.
Johnson. This NBA season didn't take long to get interesting, but these two gentlemen have always captured our interest. Say hello to Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Hello, Kenny.
Hey, how are you?
Hello, Shaq. And Oklahoma City is where we'll be going just moments from now, as the Thunder will be going up against the Toronto Raptors. For the Raptors, they've started the season with 2 wins and 2 losses. Not
So it's
stupendous, but
someone
there have been
who's
some
on
positive
purpose
moments in those 2
and a dude
wins
who's on
that they
Molly,
might be
and
looking
they're
to duplicate
singing
here
the song.
tonight.
It's like about Molly and Percocet.
For a few seasons now, we've seen the
That's what
Raptors
it
find a
was.
lot of success in the regular season. But
They rely a lot on their perimeter players, and that could be dangerous because sometimes, perimeter shots can be off. And then they really don't have a defensive stopper, Ernie.
We all know they play the
Snapchat
up-tempo
is
game,
right
Ernie,
first.
but when it slows down in the postseason, it's harder for them to adjust. Until they learn how to adjust, they're always
I
going to
responded
lose in the
with
first or
like,
second
she
round.
was, it was on her
now
story.
let's
She goes,
send it down to
"Yes."
Kevin
I
Harlan.
go,
Tip
yo,
off
she's
approaching.
just,
Thanks for
who
joining
this?
us.
And I said, your phone, who this?
Do you even know who it is?
Her name is Lily. That is all that I know.
Why'd you add her?
I don't know. I don't know who it is.
Why'd you add her? Who are you? No idea. Oh, who this? Who this? Was sup?
Greetings, everyone. Glad to have you with us on this Wednesday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Along with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. Thunder
Am I
here
allowed
to
to be in
defend
the
the home
picture?
court, playing host to the Eastern Conference. This game against Toronto here, it's their first look at the
Trying not to die. You?
A year ago, they
Start
each
to
gained a
make
victory at home.
this go into a good.
Secure a win.
Showdown. Only one of 2 games between
Make
these
your
squads.
charm.
And because of that, the time is now to seize control of the matchup.
Time
We'll
is
see
money,
who
money
strikes
is
first.
time.
Forget about finesse and agility. This big fella is all about power and force.
You got KD.
Hey guys,
Oh yeah,
looking at Jared
we got
Jack,
Nick Collins.
one word comes
Up
to
in
mind.
this.
Professional. I mean, he's as solid
this is
as
okay.
they come. Tough,
Tell me what she says, and
capable,
I'll just say what to
experienced,
say.
and he proved it all again last
No,
season.
Lily
Here are the
said
5
nothing,
for the
and I was like, well,
Durant is
same.
out there with Kenneth Fareed. Then there's Victor Oladipo.
And then,
it's
no,
Jared
when you
Jack.
said,
And it's
what's up?
Thompson in at the 5.
No, like, I was saying. Because you know how I do.
Oladipo with the ball. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Mavericks in Dallas. Toronto.
I think my
working
dog's
all
freaking
around
out.
Maddie with
He
the
feeds it
double
to
arch
Durant.
said, why?
A three-pointer.
What do you mean why? Like give contact.
No,
Talking about
you
Jared Jack, he is
chill, like, what's up,
especially
try not
dangerous
to
at the end
die.
of the game.
Comment
Not
you
only does he
saying.
make great decisions, Clark, he was a top
I think
10
we're all
free
trying
throw
not
shooter
to. I think we're
last
all trying
season.
not to die.
Experienced,
LOL.
tough-minded ball handlers
I
and
guess.
shot
I'm gonna
makers
just
are
put we all
always
gonna die
valuable,
eventually.
especially
I'm just
when
trying
it's
not
live
to.
a long life.
Here's Jack after Oklahoma
Just
City
say
gets
we're
the
all
three.
gonna die at some point.
Screen
I'm
by
just trying
Fareed.
to be, try not to be
Jack
sooner
with
than
it.
later,
Westbrook picks him up.
or something like that.
They grab their own miss.
Doing my
Here's
charm.
Fareed. Uses
Working
the
my
glass
white
to
boy
finish
charm.
the layup.
very nice pickup of the offensive rebound. Once he gets his
How do
hands
you
on
think
it,
we got all those
know
Native Americans
he's going
land?
back up and back
That
in.
wasn't you, that was your ancestors.
How do you
Plus,
think white
I'm
boys
Native
gets to
American.
Jack?
Woo, how do you think
Screen
white
by
boys got all
Fareed.
that land? All that land.
Jack
We lived
passes
off
to
the fat of
Durant.
their land.
That doesn't go either for Durant.
Durant sucking.
Oklahoma City has gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game.
It's the
And
Collison
a wide open
effect.
shot from Collison. Not wasting any time and taking the shot and
What are
knocking
you
it down.
saying?
In Toronto, they've gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to
Collin.
start out the game.
I'm sorry, I can't type and talk at the same time.
What do you say?
Fareed outside.
Well, I'd like to know what did she say?
It's
Or what are you
Durant on the
typing?
wing.
I said
He's
we're all
covered by
gonna die
Gilchrist.
eventually.
Durant
I'm making sure
kicks to
that's-
Fareed.
Oh,
Against the rim with
we're
a
all gonna
two-handed
die.
slam.
Eventually gonna die.
This guy is
I'm a
high,
genius.
especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player.
Well, the one
I'm just gonna
word
put
you
we're
can
all
use to
gonna
describe
die
the Raptors
eventually. I'm just
postseason
trying to
last year,
postpone it for as long as possible.
disaster. I mean, Greg, nothing went right for him.
Yeah, I mean,
Does that
after
sound
that
all right
great
to you?
regular
That's true.
season, they were completely just manhandled
You're-
by the Wizards.
I'm the
Swept out
poet
of the
and you're
first
the
round.
translator.
Lily
Four
said,
straight.
"Ha."
The Thunder with
So
the
what?
lead.
Well, you said,
Here's Collison.
"What's up?" She said,
And he gets it to go.
none much." And I said,
Collison's
"Same."
got 10.
She put,
You know,
"Ha."
he'll make you scratch your head and throw your
You
hands
say-
up as a defender. I mean, you just don't
What's
know how to
that
play.
ass? I'm thinking.
It's you.
Jack
You're the
with it.
poet. I'm the
Westbrook picks him up.
translator.
You
As
say
you
your
said.
eyes
Jack
sparkle
passes to Fareed.
like daffodils
No, that's weird.
Screen by
in a
Fareed.
You
wasteland.
don't even know.
Just 5 to shoot. And the foul on Jarrett Jack.
All right.
That is his first foul
I'm
of the
thinking
game.
something to translate.
Yeah, not afraid
All right.
of the physical
Your,
play, but he still needs to stay under
I don't
control.
know.
Yeah, he obviously was not under control right there.
Who
Not
did?
much doubt he was going to get whistled for the over-the-back call.
Looking at who's out there now for the Thunder. Steven Adams, he's checked in for Howard. Anderson comes in for
Why'd you
Michael
do
Kidd
that?
Gilchrist. And it's Kemba
didn't do
Walker
that.
in for Russell
Yeah,
Westbrook.
you did. You said who
And
time for
it's
who
Durant
did.
missing.
No, this is two
Defense
different. This
needs
is
to
different
play
packages,
tight on
you idiot.
him, and that's exactly what they did to force that miss. Well done.
And for 3, Collison. Oklahoma City gets it back. Adams' shot is good.
And the story here, Kevin, early on, is how well they've shot the
Whoa,
basketball.
Steven Adams
Very
is
high
starting?
percentage
Wait,
so
what?
far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Who let this
Now
happen?
here's Durant. 20 points for him last game against Dallas.
And what I enjoyed when watching that game was the way he balanced
What?
hitting his shot and also incorporating his teammates.
Why isn't Dwight Howard not starting?
Double-digit lead. 16 points for Collison.
Who's in the game? All right, so Kemba Walker, Kobe Bryant. Why is Russ out? I mean, it's working out pretty well. We started the game with all of our second stringers except Kobe and Nick Collison. And we're still beating them by
That's what
12.
built the early lead here. Killer shooting from beyond.
Hold on.
And the defense needs to recognize that and get to the shooters. It's imperative that they get a hand up.
Circle my face and say
And he
this is
clearly doesn't like what's going on out there right now.
Would
Packers
you?
the
I
other
mean, how
side.
could he like what's happening? Really had to take a time out there and try to figure out a way to derail
Gosh, are
their
we not going to put
momentum.
in our starters
And the
at all?
Thunder
Are
making
you
a
kidding?
switch here. Cauley Stein's checked in. Now here's Oladipo.
Great,
Man
yeah.
dishes to Durant. Oladipo outside.
None of our good
Two-end
players
run.
have to
His
play.
shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
None of
You know,
our
it's
good
hard
players have to
not
play.
think
No.
of great shooting when you think of Kevin
God,
Durant.
no.
What he's really worked on over the past few years, though, is his playmaking. He's averaging 4 to 5 assists a game these days. Impressive.
Anderson inside. Carroll covering. Adams'
There
shot
we
is
go.
good. Adams has got his second basket.
And you can't help but pick their defense
Stop
apart.
doing
They're
this.
completely
I said
in disarray.
consult me to what they say and
Everything's
then
coming too
touch.
easily. I mean, at some point, defensively, you have to take something away. Grown man's power flush with the long hand on the rim. At the
I
end
mean-
of it.
Clark, that could be a catalyst for him.
I think you're right.
And we've seen those kinds of plays get them
Okay, I'm taking over. You play.
I don't know how to.
Shoot with that. Pass with that.
How would I shoot with this? Do I pull
Shoot,
back?
you pull back, and then release when it's in the middle.
fired up in the past.
How do I play? How do I play?
Getting back to Durant's playmaking,
Right.
something we've seen Jordan do.
You
something
jump by
we've
triangle.
seen
Click
Kobe,
X.
you know, master.
You pass.
It helps
There you go.
those guys
Now run it up the
win
court.
championships.
Yeah,
Bring it in,
scoring
Tiger.
yourself is great.
Don't
but when
shoot,
you're
what are you
trying to
doing?
win rings, you have to trust
That's
and
not-
believe in others. And at this point in Kevin's career, he's all about that ring.
And the Raptors with the ball, following the three-point attempt by Kobe Bryant. Stoudemire setting the pick for Oladipo.
Block
Pass
him.
to Stoudemire.
Stop it! That's not how you
32 free throws,
correctly
true contact
block.
on the shot.
Shut up, I don't know how to play.
You were trying to block Amari Stoudemire.
I mean, no reason to back off and give him the
not gonna make the
layup.
shot.
Much better off making him go to the
I
line.
don't know how to play.
No excuses.
Okay.
Okay, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
And the
Actually,
first one
plug in the
falls.
controller because it's about the other end. That's what she said.
Both free throws good from Stoudemire.
Alright, you know how to play now? You got 22 seconds. Hold on to the ball and shoot it at the last second. Click X. Pass the ball. Pass the
For Toronto, they come in off the loss to the Mavericks in Dallas.
And
What?
that result was
Click
no
X?
surprise
Why didn't you
because
click
they
X?
played very loosely with
I
the
gotta
basketball.
pass.
They sure did. There's no
Shoot it.
question about it. And when you come out on the wrong end of the turnover, you're often going to be on the wrong end of the scoreboard as well, Greg.
Well, now you gotta
know
shoot
that.
free throws with Steven
Oklahoma City
Adams.
shooting their first free throws here tonight.
Now, you
And as
see
a
the
group,
white
they shot
line.
75%
You want it to
from
get
the line
to
last
that.
season.
He's off on the first.
It didn't even show the arrow moving.
You gotta pull the right trigger back,
I did.
like you're shooting a free throw,
Okay, I did.
like you're shooting a regular shot. Just pull it back, ever so gently. Do it. Do it. There.
And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time. Kicks to Oladipo. Takes the assist and lays
You
it
got
in.
laid
Picked out
out.
the pass nicely. Oladipo's got 9.
Ah, get it.
Click X.
And here now the Thunder. 3-point lead.
Shoot it.
And here's Kobe from the arc. Got it off in time, but it's no good. And at the end of one,
No,
both
I'm
teams
playing.
putting up some
Give me the
points.
controller.
No.
No,
Thunder
you're gonna
lead
cost
by
us the
3.
season.
No, I'm
And we'll
not.
be back.
If we lose to Toronto, my mom's fighting, by the way.
Either team able
Well,
to
then you
build much of
stop
a lead up to this
kicking.
point as we start the second quarter.
Can you
And a
stop?
look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Raptors.
They've been
Well,
making
you were
some
messing
really
up
nice
my
passes
Snapchat.
out there. Excellent passing. That could set the tone for the rest of the game.
Yeah, they're showing some muscle also in the first half as well, and getting a lot of their points in the paint. Really like the balance they've shown.
They've got Howard. Michael Kidd-Gilchrist out there with Nick Collison. And there's Kemba Walker. And it's Westbrook in at the 1 spot. That's the group for Oklahoma City getting going here in the second. It's good, and
Part
the
two.
Thunder lead is cut down to just 4 points with a bucket from Jack.
Whatever their plan was defensively that time, it didn't work. Not if it results in that shot.
Kidd-Gilchrist.
Don't always shoot threes. You got Nick Collison. Always pass it to Collison. When you're in,
Going to the line for one
always
more.
pass it to Collison.
Just lazy defense on the
He will
glass.
always have the
Well,
ball.
nobody boxed out. Nobody put a body on anybody else. Things like
Did
that
you
not
have a
only
rate
drive the coach
99
crazy,
Nick
that
Collison?
stuff gets under my skin.
Kenneth Farid's
Do
checked
not
in
click
for
X.
Kevin Garnett. Raptors
Don't
trail
click
by
X no
7.
matter what, unless you're
We know
inbounding the
Oklahoma
pass.
City has the
And then
stars,
right
the
when
big
it goes,
names, the
give it to
offensive
Nick Collison.
flair. But, you know, Greg, this team, and you appreciate this, is a very tough defensive group.
Yeah, I think they've matured in that area. In the past, that wasn't always true. But last year, the Thunder really hung their hat on their
Okay.
defense. Top 10
Give it
in
to-
opponents' field goal
Looks like a
percentage.
rugby
Here's
pass.
Collison after the Raptors pick up 2. Second shot opportunity, and he gets it to go. Kidd-Gilchrist has got 5 points now in the quarter.
His hard work
You're
on
barely
the backcourt
keeping
really
up.
just has given them more opportunities to score.
You can't shoot when there's 3
To the
guys
middle.
right in
Here's
front of you.
Fareed, and it's set back
Ooh.
by Howard. To the paint. And Kidd-Gilchrist kicks to Walker.
Actually, shoot
And
the
so he
ball.
earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
And watching Kemba Walker play, so explosive. An undersized floor general, nasty crossover. Really a scorer's mentality. Maybe too much of a scorer's mentality to ever be a great assist man.
The Raptors making a switch here. Durant's checked in.
Shoot the free throw.
Good on the second free
For
throw.
the love.
Greg talking about Walker. You have to love the way he competes, his willingness, Clark, to put the team on his
Dude,
shoulders.
I wouldn't say anything
Love that
yet.
competitive spirit of his. They're actually
Like
figuring
that.
out how to use him best, but he's such a
Like
dynamic
that.
offensive player. You've got to give him room to be
Thought you were only
creative
up
at
by
that end.
6.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any
We'll see.
individual agendas.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. It's really hard
Try
not
to
to
run him
appreciate
over because
all the assists they've racked up.
Because you got pissed
Here's
off.
Mack. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. And the shot is good.
Now you're only up by 4. If they get in the lead,
Thunder
I'm
lead
taking
by
over.
4.
Oh, I thought you were going to get called for the over and back.
Outside, Kid Gilchrist.
Work your way inside.
Here's Walker with the
Work
three.
your way
And that one's good.
inside.
They're getting their points
I
now
said
almost
work your way
exclusively from the triple.
inside.
4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And, Greg, it's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Don't do
And
that.
here's Durant.
Don't do that.
Kemba Walker getting his 3 to go. Fires the 3. And it's Durant missing. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Walker's shot is off.
That's not the
Yeah, he
type
got
of
it.
opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Westbrook against Jack. He kicks it to Fareed. And Thompson throws it
What are you
down.
doing?
And Kevin, the knack for the offensive rebound are a big
You
part
were
of what makes
Nick
this
Collison.
guy
You were
special.
Not to
Westbrook.
mention, Greg, his ability to finish with strength just like that.
Yeah, he's an invaluable asset for them to have. No question about it.
Mack, the pass to Jack.
This is like the sloppiest basketball I've ever
Just under
seen.
3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter.
You know, he just hasn't
You
looked
luckily
right to me.
blocked.
They get the rebound. Here's Howard. Up and in on the way up. And the Thunder lead by 7. And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for the Thunder.
Well, in the first half of play, they're closing out aggressively, blocking shots. A key indicator of their activity.
You are
on
not
the
the
defensive
greatest.
side.
The other
You're
thing
beating
they've
a
had going for
crappy
them tonight is
Toronto
working
Raptors.
hard on the offensive glass. They've had a number of putbacks.
And the Raptors
Dude,
call
first game
time
of the
here.
season, I had to play
Last
the
season
Spurs
was
with
difficult
LeBron
for Dwight
James.
Howard, to say the least, across the board. Worse since, in fact, his rookie year.
Yeah, he just wasn't able to stay healthy. I mean, looks dominant in spurts. Thinking, okay, he's back, man. His body
Press up.
betrays him.
Press
And a
up.
new
Okay,
group
there
in
you
here
go.
for the Thunder.
You had to get rid of that.
Adams,
Heads
he's
up.
checked in for Howard. Coley Stein comes in for Nick
Oh,
Collison.
you're
Anderson,
screwed
he's
now.
checked in for Michael Kidd-Gilchrist. And Kobe is
I'm not
subbed
gonna
in
put
for
money on
Kemba
it, but I
Walker.
think
Then
they're
for
gonna
the
come
Raptors,
back.
Stoudemire's checked in for Thompson. Garnett comes in for Kenneth
Why didn't you
Fareed.
pass it to Kobe?
And it's Oladipo in
He
for
was
Shelby
wide open.
Mack.
He would have had
You
a
know what? He
dunk.
wasn't going to wait around for any help on that break.
Solo soiree performance all the way. How about that for a little bit of a limerick?
I'm going to let it slide.
All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Yes, Kevin, Dwayne Casey was just going over the plan with his team. He told the team he wanted the
Don't.
offense to run through Oladipo.
Don't.
Coach emphasized getting
my
him as
God.
many touches as possible, saying he is going to be
jumped
one
on
of the guys to
the guy.
carry us the rest of the way. Guys, they're clearly hoping those changes have an effect even before this game makes it to halftime. Kevin?
Thanks, Doris. There's 1:34 left to play in the first half. And Jack kicks to Oladipo. High post, Stoudemire. A 3. They get it back.
Tell you what, guys, his size really comes into play when there's a rebound battle going on. He's got an advantage in there.
Coley Stein dishes to Westbrook. Again,
No
another score.
idea how they left
He
you wide
could
open.
be the guy to put this game out.
11. And Jack kicks to
Well, they
Oladipo.
do have Amari Stoudemire in, so I mean, doesn't really
Pass
surprise
to
me
Durant
too much.
from the top of the key. Drained for 2 points. Durant's got his second bucket of the game to go. 13 for the field since the start of the second. Kobe, that's for 2. And there's another one for the Thunder.
How did you?
43 seconds left in the
How
second quarter.
did Kobe make that shot?
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones
No,
a long time
you
without
have
a
a
basket.
stacked
They gotta
team.
find
Is what you
something
have
right.
against a not so stacked team. The second best player is Oladipo. The third best player is maybe Jarrett Jack.
And Oladipo kicks to Garnett. 5 on the
It's
clock.
Amari
Hits the jumper
Stoudemire.
in space.
You have a souped-up Nick Collison, Russell Westbrook, Kobe Bryant, Dwight Howard,
The Thunder
Blake
lead by
Griffin.
9. It's stolen by Jack. Fast break Toronto. It's stolen by Bryant.
You get so lucky
And pushing it up
every
here.
time.
Here is Oklahoma City. And yes, sir, that one drops.
You're getting so
He's got 4
lucky.
this quarter.
You,
And I like how he
while
puts
you're
himself
sprinting
in
and
position
you're driving
there
to the
to
basket.
finish on the break.
Yeah, you know, that's what we call seeing and feeling the game. Excellent read of how that play was going to develop and where the ball was going. That's stuff that you oftentimes can't teach. Greg.
Don't jinx
And
it.
so we conclude the first half. Oklahoma City out in front, up 11. And a chance now to send
You have an
over to
11-point
standing
lead now.
Alongside
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
It sure as heck is beginner's luck. All right, here's our halftime.
Welcome back, folks. Ernie
show.
Johnson here along with Shaquille O'Neal. Right out of the gates, it was Oklahoma City setting the tone. They led by as many as 12 points. And that'll do it for now as the second half of our game is about...
Will not play.
Welcome back, everyone. We're ready to get going again as this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports continues. Players are topped off with Gatorade, hydrated, and ready to get going again as well.
What a game we've seen here for Collison. 19 points, and he's hit 4 from beyond the arc. A weapon with those 3-point shots.
You said it. His long-range jumpers are having a deadly effect.
So for Toronto right now, Kenneth Faried is out there with Durant. Then there's Tristan Thompson. Then it's Jarrett Jack. And it's Oladipo in at the shooting guard position. Collison, no good. Well, it was the Oklahoma City Thunder winning their last game against Houston.
You know what? I
You know
just realized
exactly
none of
what
this is
had to be
copyright, so we
done
can play
in
all
terms
the
of
music.
winning on the road. Never allowed any momentum to build up against them. Kept the crowd out of the game, and for every punch they took, they had
Even
a
if
counter.
I was
it
very
picks it up,
impressed,
which I
Greg,
doubt it
with
will.
the way they stood their ground, even when they were on their heels some, coming through those moments where they were backing up a bit. That's what it takes on the road. You've got to show that kind of fortitude and resilience.
And out of the gates here in this second half, they have not started well. 0 of 3.
And Thompson kicks to Oladipo. There's the triple. And he gets it to go. Oladipo's got 12 points in the game.
Look who's
Can be a
talking.
forgotten man in their offense sometimes, but the D still has to keep an eye on him. And one thing about Tristan Thompson, he is an absolute
You're playing like an
terror
actual
on the
Russell
offensive
Westbrook
glass.
right now.
He was
You
top
have to
5 in
stop.
that category last year, despite playing less
Glory!
than 27 minutes a game. He does a terrific job
Glory!
of anticipation. of the carry,
Square, but
and
it like
uses
never
his
works,
gigantic
especially with the
wingspan
players you have.
to just go up
They're all
and
really
lead in.
offensively
Terrific
centered.
motor and knows to
He's
throw
got
the
that.
That's not a sight you see very often.
Wow, okay.
He has a great
That
feel
was
for that jump
interesting.
shot, especially when he's
He
open.
always makes that shot.
Oladipo, the pass to
Why
Thompson.
doesn't Oladipo just back up and take that shot?
Now the feed to Jack. Here's Faried.
Look at that.
Jump to finish it off. A beauty.
Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
I think he's sensing that this is a critical time in the game, fellas.
For the love of
Here's
Christ.
Collison. He watches it go through the hoop for his 8th make. Now 8 for 14.
He's been one of their more reliable
Russell
options today,
Westbrook.
guys. I mean, his shooting.
I don't
has
mean
led
that
them
don't
to
be
this
the
lead.
character Russell Westbrook, just don't
Greg, you were
act
talking
like
about Tristan
Russell
Thompson.
Westbrook.
LeBron came out and said he's one of the best pick-and-roll defenders in the NBA. And, Clark, that's high praise from the King.
No doubt. I mean, Thompson is an emerging force. If he could just develop his shooting stroke a little more, then you're talking
You're lucky
about a
Nick
very,
Collison's
very
still
valuable
in.
player.
Good point. Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
You're
Yes,
lucky I gave him so many
Wayne
minutes.
Casey was just going over the plan with his team. He said their plan was run their offense through Thompson. Coach is calling on him to play a big role in the offense for the rest of this game, to really be one of the key guys for them down the stretch. Perhaps the rest of the second half will look different after those adjustments, Kevin.
All right, Doris, thanks.
All
And
right.
Matt kicks to Oladipo.
He doesn't play
There's the pass
defense.
to Matt.
Shit.
With his first shot attempt, and it's wide right. It's off the rim. Oklahoma
But,
City
you know,
leading by 8.
you want to be about that. Just shoot it. I dare you.
Kobe, that's for
Dare
2.
you.
Again, the miss by Kobe.
Well, you know,
I
they're
thought he
in the
was
lead,
actually
but
made
he's
that.
still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Uh-oh.
Here's Matt.
Uh-oh.
Looking for his first basket still in this one. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. And the Thunder with some changes. Steven Adams comes in for Dwight Howard. And it's Anderson in for Kid Gilchrist. And then for Toronto, Stoudemire comes in for
You're not
Tristan
Nick
Thompson.
Collison.
And it's Garnett in for Kenneth Fareed.
Yeah, great
Yeah, but
look.
so that
but
you're not
disappointing
Nick
with the miss.
Collison.
Boy, what happened
Those
to that one,
actions
Greg?
are
I
great.
mean, that's almost an automatic shot for him.
Uh-oh.
And again, no good by
You know, Dwayne Casey was once a player at Kentucky, took me and hosted me on my recruiting visit.
I wonder if that
Kentucky
is
back
cheating.
in 1979. Actually got his coaching start at the school as well.
Garnett, the screen. He dishes it to Carroll. And the officials call a traveling violation. Now here the 2K leaderboard with last season's top
You're getting
rebounding
so
team.
lucky with
Number
these
1, the
turnovers.
Boy, last season they were phenomenal.
You're getting
on the
so
glass.
lucky. You're
I mean,
getting, like,
everybody took pride
backcourt
in rebounding the
violations,
basketball
travel.
on both ends of the floor.
Are
Not
you
just
kidding?
defensively, they got to that
I
offensive
never have
glass
gotten
as
a
well.
traveling
terrific
violation.
offensive rebounding team.
Ever.
Set up top.
Why don't you ever spin?
Fires the 3. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
That's a weapon they've been allowed
Why don't
to
you do
use
a
at
spin
will
move and try to
today.
dunk it?
Yeah, the defense
You just-
struggling to
Another miss.
Spin.
Deep 2 from Collison. The shot no good. And Toronto will come the other way. A decent amount of time left as they try to find a way back into it.
Not time to panic yet, guys.
Yeah, but it will be soon if they don't start cutting into this deficit.
Oladipo dishes to Garnett. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in.
Oh, Kevin
Garnett's
Garnett.
got his second basket of the night. The Thunder leading by 12. And the official
Backcourt violation.
Violation. Not very careful there. And Oklahoma City making a change here. Collin Stein's checked in. Jarrett Jackson's checked in for Toronto.
Somebody on the Wi-Fi.
Got a piece of it. Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City. Bryant with it. Now defended by Oladipo.
This looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes there
What?
around.
You're getting extremely lucky is what's going on.
In the warm-ups right now, these are just shooting game shots.
The shot by Carroll, no good.
Ill-advised shot there.
Like that.
Yeah,
Like
exactly.
Carroll's
That was
trying
lower
to
than low
just
percentage.
shoot threes. That's the problem you got here.
Bryant, that's for 2.
And then you got
And
Kobe
Billy
just making
Cauley-Stein
these
gets the whistle
unbelievable
that time.
stops.
That's his first foul.
And then he's just going down court and just sploosh.
There's 10 seconds left in
Somehow.
the third quarter. It's Durant with the drive. Sinks it from just inside the baseline. Durant's got 8 points. Westbrook. No good. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Thunder out in front. As they
I was
end
up
the
by
third.
20. 13
Welcome back as we get ready to start the fourth quarter. Not exactly a nail biter
against the
here, but you
crappy
never know.
Toronto Raptors. At home.
Raptors trail by 13. Cauley-Stein is out there with Howard.
At home.
Then there's Russell Westbrook. Then there's Michael Kidd-Gilchrist. And it's Kobe.
ISO.
Shooting guard. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder. They grabbed their own miss.
ISO.
And it's slammed in by Fareed.
Just a terrific effort on the offensive glass. That's how they're going to cut into this lead.
And Greg, a dunk like that is sure to give them a spark.
Which is a spark they desperately need, Kevin. They've got to ramp up the intensity.
Howard, that's good. And the Thunder lead by 13.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady with their work on the interior. Really a well-rounded effort overall.
My phone just died.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Oklahoma City.
So far, they've turned in a fantastic performance from the three-point line. It's been a weapon all game.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well.
Nick Collison's checked in for Cauley Stein. And Westbrook, here we go. Second chance shot, and the lay-in good by Collison. Collison's second.
You really don't need to do that when
Collison
Collison shoots
points
this.
aren't easy to come back. It's all about effort and hard work, and he has today made it look easy.
The
What was that?
From Fareed.
Might I
Well,
ask?
nothing was going down for him in the first half, but since the break, he's been on target.
And Kid Gilchrist kicks to Collison. Thompson comes with a double team. For three, Westbrook. The shot's good. Collison making the play. And that's now 7 points for Russell Westbrook.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Hey, it's not like you have two of the best three-point shooters in the league on the same team. Yeah, I say again, one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
Time here. And watching Nick
Yeah,
Collison, he makes
one of
all
the best
hustle plays,
three-point
all the
shooters
little
in the
plays,
league.
the things that really will not show
His
up in
perimeter
a
is
score
A+.
sheet, stat sheet. For over a decade, he's had that role and embraced it.
And Kevin, the other thing he does as a veteran is a coach knows what he's going to get. He doesn't make the mistakes that some players make. And while he's not going to be a great scorer in the post or a high-flying rim protector, his game really is built on intelligence and
That doesn't mean to
toughness.
shoot
And
it.
So positioning for charges, making open
Is he good?
mid-range jump shots, all the
Kobe?
unsung things that help a team win games.
Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke.
Yeah, I told you who
During
to
that
block.
break, Dwayne Casey had some words for his team. He was definitely not pleased. He said, "You guys look lethargic out there," and told them they've got to increase their activity level. He ended the huddle by saying, "This is not going to get the job done. I want to see who's going to step up."
And as always, Doris, thank you. That's good from Oladipo.
You know, on the topic of Nick Collison's shooting, last season was his only real setback. Only shot 42% after having a career 54% shooting percentage. But he's up slightly in most other categories, especially the ones based on hustle and effort.
And when you talk about Nick Collison, every team needs someone like him. He's focused, unselfish. He's that hard-nosed big with just enough skill to bite you when you forget about it.
Kobe against Oladipo. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Raptors trail by 12. Feeds to Fareed. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot two. That's on Dwight Howard.
And, you know, guys, a high-energy post player like Kenneth Fareed excels at doing the dirty work. As a matter of fact, he's nicknamed the Manimal for good reason. Very few players in the league possess this combination of energy and aggressiveness.
And he's good on the second. Talking about Fareed, a rebounder extraordinaire. His explosiveness, long arms, and huge hands help him compensate for his relative lack of size.
And he has that exceptional shot blocker instincts. I mean, the timing's there. He'll also steal the ball from you. The question now becomes, will he always be that role, effort, energy player, or will he develop eventually the offensive skills needed to see him reach the next level? That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Passes it to Oladipo. Inside, here's Jack. It's deflected. Outside, Kid Gilchrist. Off target from three-point range.
Boy, but he was close, Kevin, to making the
I
defense
said
pay.
that he's not the greatest three-point shooter.
Showcasing his skills with that slam.
He knows how to put the exclamation point on those, doesn't he? Man, oh man.
Does he ever?
That Kia Slam Cam replay really gave you a good look at the action. Jack against Westbrook. Thompson passes to Oladipo. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. For three, Westbrook. That is good. Westbrook's got 6 here in this quarter.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
You're exactly
Won't
right.
say that if you go up by 20.
Every time, just like it's biting them now.
Durant against Kid Gilchrist. Thompson, there's the killer two-handed slam.
You know, he might be small for a center, but it doesn't really matter because he can jump out of the building.
Lets it go with the three. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Durant up top. He's covered by Kid Gilchrist. No good from Durant.
And good defense there to play up and get a hand in the face.
Well, he's got a tough mindset. He's confident as a defender. And when you combine those two things, it makes it real hard to score on him.
Screen by Fareed. Jack dishes to Durant. Gets to the rim for two with the D all over him.
Another bucket in the paint. That's something they just have not been able to stop today.
Yeah, the defense is all about disrupting timing and spacing, and what they've got going right now is not getting it done.
And it's good. 1-2 contact. It's the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
Yeah.
So we'll see Russell Westbrook go to the line here. It's going to go on Tristan
I
Thompson.
never said you were bad.
Stoudemire's checked in for Tristan Thompson. Well, you look
I
at the
said that
roster
you're
of the
sucking.
Thunder from last year, Clark, they knew how to
You're
build
playing
from
terrible.
within.
Well, last season's roster,
you're bad. Look, I just said that you're playing
was either
terrible.
drafted or acquired via trade. It's a rare combo in the NBA.
Yeah, well, it is the Toronto Raptors.
Durant kicks to Jack. The basket good off the assist from Durant. Durant's got his fourth assist with that last one here tonight. The Thunder leading by 12.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for the Thunder.
They found a great rhythm from long range.
They sure did, Kevin. Every time they left a man open deep, you get a good look at the basket. And they didn't hesitate, and the aggressiveness paid off.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season.
And guys, being in opposite conferences, these teams only meet twice a year. And when it's been a while since you've seen a team like this, it always feels good to take the first game of the season series. And that's exactly what's taking place here tonight against the Raptors.
And when you look back at this one, what an amazing performance this was for Collin. There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got. How good is that? I mean, he can make a defender look foolish at times.
Lets it go from deep. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
Just look at how quickly the lead has grown here over the last few possessions.
Clear case here, partner, of saving their best for last. Quite a run.
Here's Fareed. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. The first one falls. Second free throw, no good. Cauley-Stein kicks to Adams. From deep three-point range, Kenneth Fareed pulls it in. So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. Some good competition with the hometown advantage and their...
I never
Well,
said you
guys,
were.
I'm here with Russell Westbrook and
The 2K
Yeah, we are.
Sports post-game show.
Are we still?
Yeah.
Okay, we're on air. I was just making sure that we were.
And our Jordan player of the
I was just making sure that we were still on.
monster first quarter of the game. He came out hot and just never cooled down. That boost he gave his team early on, a huge.
Alright, yeah, I need to plug in my phone. Quick.
Pass him from the three-point line.
And that wraps things up, folks. Thanks for joining us. For Shaquille
I'm gonna put Kid Gilchrist on the trade table. The guy I said that's not a great. This is a remix, it's not copyrighted.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Ernie Johnson joined by Shaquille O'Neal. Kenny the Jet Smith, thanks for tuning in. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. And Oklahoma City is where we'll be going just moments from now, as the Thunder will be going up against the Sacramento Kings. Well, for Sacramento, only one win in their last 6 games. They know they can play much better, looking to be more competitive tonight. And here we go, 2 of the best rebounding teams in the league going head-to-head. Should be a lot of physical play. Who has the advantage, Shaq?
Well, whoever boxes out, Ernie has the advantage. It's a lost art. You don't really see it a lot. That's why you see a lot of guys coming in
Yeah,
off the free throw line with the booyaka tip dunk. It's all about anticipation, toughness, and commitment.
And just doesn't do it.
Here is Durant. They lead by 24, their biggest margin. On the perimeter, it's Waiters and Durant. Goose out there with Adams, and it's Payne in at the point. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City.
And what a game for Goose. 8 rebounds, and he's got 9 points from behind the arc.
And that's been an important part of his game today. It's really spaced the floor.
You know, he didn't get to the line in that entire first quarter. But right now, he's showing some aggressiveness out there.
And let's now go to the sideline. We'll catch up here with Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Spurs got down to business. He had 40 points, and as always, piling up rebound after rebound as well. What a show it was as he put up some really amazing numbers when it was all said and done. Even we marveled at his performance, Kevin.
Appreciate it, Doris. Thanks. Well, we've seen a lot of great players have a lot of great games, but that was something special.
And I love that no matter what approach they tried against him, nothing worked. I mean, he was ready for everything.
It makes you wonder what kind of defense they'll throw at him tonight. I mean, however they choose to play him, it's still going to take a special effort to keep him under control.
Here's Collison following the basket by Freak. Outside Collison for 3. Clock at 4. That doesn't go either for Collison.
Some of the shots he's taken have been real head scratchers. I mean, come on. He's out there playing like it's a game of horse at the park.
He was all alone on that one. And that's now 30 points for Freak.
Kevin, he's definitely making his presence felt here in the first half. He's been very effective so far.
And it's blocked by Adams.
Physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. That plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Yeah, not to mention what it says on the scoreboard. They're really pushing them around. Straight bully ball.
And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Thunder.
Boy, you have to admire their intensity in the paint defensively. I mean, really contesting and even blocking shots. Definitely a factor early.
And the other thing that's been equally as effective is the fact that they've gotten out on the fast break. A lot of points coming in transition. That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Here's Goose, and he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
Let's get a little bit of an instant replay going right here.
Drove in and said, no.
No, not today. Let's get a little bit of a zoom in here. Not today.
Ain't gonna be no fire, not today.
That is the face of determination. He looks like a pit bull.
No, he looks like a pug.
He just, nope.
And chalk up a few more points for him there. This has been a one-sided game in just about every area.
Plus 10,000
Absolutely,
fans.
I echo that sentiment. Their offense, their defense, I mean, it's all been terrific.
Here's Stokes, blanketed by the D, fights to the rim for the layup.
And the rebound and the follow show you what he is all about. Gritty and determined with a soft touch to match.
Here's Goose. He had 40 points in the win against San Antonio.
And he was terrific in that game defensively as well, blocking 4 shots on the night. Yeah, and they're starting to warm up from the field this quarter.
Adding to their lead, and you see that field goal percentage for the game steadily heading north.
The drive-by game. They get it back, Plumlee, and that's going to do it. Some good defense down the stretch to end the quarter.
Kevin, we just witnessed what was an amazing offensive display from this guy in the first half. Where did that scoring explosion come from?
Where did the scoring explosion come from?
Wait, does it, for the plus, does it cost like a monthly charge, or do you just buy it once?
No, it's a monthly charge. I forget how much it is.
Well, it's been a one-sided affair so far through the first 2 quarters, but there's plenty of time to mount a comeback. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, pretty much all throughout that first half, and he was taking care of his business
Look at
on
the
the
happy
low
gay
blocks
couple in the
and
bottom.
getting more than his fair share of dunks.
Guys, he's been in beast mode down low, asserting his will. Defense has been helpless, unable to slow him down.
On the court for Sacramento, we've got Rudy Gay, DeMarcus Cousins out there with Collison, and it's Parker in a power forward position.
Another pass put right into the shooter's pocket, right in the shooting pocket for a terrific assist. They've done a lot of that today.
And it's something we haven't seen much of at the opposite end of the floor.
And here's Collison following the three-pointer by Freak. Collison, good.
Great way to start the half. Easy layup against some soft D.
To the middle, here's Goose.
The windmill finish. Now that's nasty. How do you do?
Finishes the play, utter disregard for his own safety.
And his teammates still shaking their heads. You know what? He must have told them to be on the lookout for something special.
And the highlight reel replay brought to you by Kia. Good stuff on that Kia Slam Cam.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
The Kings have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Collison, the pass to Gay. There's a good screen. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
He shoots it. I just hit the crap out of it. Just interstellar. It went into the crowd. Let's see, how many feet did this get?
I have 1 follower. How do I change my username, bro? Okay. Nope, that's not how I do it.
Look at the distance that ball gets. It's not like it just goes straight up. It just like arcs out into the crowd. That's a souvenir for a lucky fan.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
The Kings have gone 8 of 13 from the free throw line.
And they've been mediocre all season long, just about 72% from the line.
You know, this season versus last, they've seen a decrease in their success at the free throw line.
Westbrook passes to Goose. Misses from close range.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
Gay with it. Westbrook picks him up. Here's Parker. The Thunder pull it in. Their last game, a win against San Antonio, looking to carry that into this one.
They just weren't challenged. I mean, nearly as much as they should have been in that game, at least when they had the ball.
Yeah, it was a mismatch. I mean, the defense from the start was on its heels practically the entire game. You know, he just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics, at least as I look at it. Boy, with an open look like that, he is so gifted. Man, you've got to play better defense. Eventually, he's going to make you pay.
Yeah, you can see he's still in rhythm, even though he misses that one. Almost always deadly when he's that open.
Another miss by Gay. So for the Kings, they come in off the loss to Los Angeles.
And the issues they had defensively, in part, I thought, was a huge factor. Really compounded, I think, because it was a road game for them.
Well, you know, they gave the crowd a bunch to cheer about. And when you do that, you put yourself in a really tough position, trying to come away with the road win.
Here's Gay. Dion Waiters making his last shot. Gay kicks to Cousins. Collison the pass to Barton. The drive by Cousins. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Cousins has got 15.
And after his last game, really not surprised to see him as hot as he is here tonight.
They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe. And the Thunder making a switch here. Cantor's checked in. Smart's checked in for Sacramento. Payton comes in for Darren Collison. Now here's Payton. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game.
No matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball in the paint.
And it's a big key thus far in this game, Clark, because whenever they've gotten the ball in the paint, good things have happened.
It's the outside fadeaway. Goose has got 47 points.
This guy's putting on a clinic out there. Everything is sound and sharp and crisp. He's really the centerpiece of their offense.
Smart dishes to Peyton. He's looking for Cousins and finds
Like
him.
in the game where I score more
Rebounded
than the
by
other
Goose.
team. By
Goose has
myself.
got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today. There's a glaring discrepancy between these teams in that area of the game.
And it's been the difference. That's what's enabled them to build such a big lead, no doubt about it.
Now Peyton following the three-point attempt by Freak. Peyton outside. They set the pick. Pass to Barkley. Releases from 15. That's good. And it's Peyton with the assist. Peyton's got 4 assists now tonight.
Just no chance for the smaller defender to block that shot.
He's really, really good at using his size to free himself up for those mid-range jumpers. A master at it.
Now here's Peyton. Smart, wide open. He fires. His three-pointer's off the mark.
Got it. Let's get the ball inside.
Now the pass to Goose. The Thunder with another miss. Kings have gone just a bit under 50% from the field since halftime. 5 out of 11. Baseline jumper. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. And that's 19 points here for Cousins. Westbrook kicks to Cantor. Here's Goose. Goes back up. Cantor's shot is off.
There was just enough defensive pressure to get him off balance and cause that shot to go awry.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Goose from beyond the arc and then some. Goose has got 50 points.
I'm speechless, Kevin. With his shooting ability, that's a 1 in 100 shot.
Now here's Peyton. Passes it to Barker. He feeds it to Gay. Durant with the steal. Here's Westbrook. Finished off the break. Westbrook's got 9.
I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen throughout. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively turning into quick points.
And that can't continue. I mean, if they hope to get back in this game, I mean, it's really deflating from a morale standpoint. They need stops and points, not turnovers.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
Here's Goose. He's guarded by Cousins. No good from Goose. Kings have gone 6 of 14 since halftime. A little cold from the field. There's the dish to Cousins. Over to the wing. Pass to Barker. Sacramento moving it around. And it's Gay again missing
tonight, but you can't fault him for the effort.
And not sure what he was thinking there. Sacramento's gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4 to the right side. Smart passes to Cousins. Stolen by Cantor. Fast break. Here they come. The pass to Goose. Gets a very good look and converts. Goose has got 52 points.
He has really punished these defenders today. No matter who's been on him, he's been giving them medicine.
Peyton kicks to Gay. That's good. And it's Peyton with the assist. Peyton's got his 5th assist in this one.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
Now, Smart following the three-point attempt by Freak. Peyton with the ball. Westbrook picks him up. Peyton dishes to Cousins. The baseline J off the mark. The Thunder shooting 47% from the field in the third. Shots good by Durant. Durant's got 21 in the game.
And that's how the coach would draw it up on the fast break from start to finish.
Yeah, and what a finish it was, guys. Really nicely done.
Now here's Peyton. Out to the right wing. Here's Cousins. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Cousins has got 8 points here in this quarter.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
Westbrook passes to Campbell. Goose from beyond the arc and then some. Goose has got 55. And Sacramento has possession. Their last meeting was in Oklahoma City, where they were unable to fight off the Thunder.
And on an ordinary night, guys, I think they would have come out on top. That's just how well they played, but they happened to catch an opposing team at the very top of their game.
I'd venture to guess, Greg, that if that game was played in their building instead of on the road, they win.
Had the space there, but it's offline. And the Kings shooting 47% since getting things started in the third quarter. Westbrook against Payton. Here's Cousins. That's good. And it's Payton with the assist. Payton's got his 7th assist here tonight.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
Sacramento's gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. And there's the feed to Cousins. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Tell you what, he's not an easy guy to stop when he's got his sight on the rim.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
Did he just go chop there with that one-hand tomahawk slam?
And here is Payton.
I can't do stuff
following
like that,
the three-pointer by Freak.
It's just really
Payton kicks to Gay. Three-pointer. That's good. Gay's got 9 points now in just the second half.
And how about that for a response?
Well, it sounded as though, or at least it looked as though it sounded like, we'll give you a 3, and then we'll take it right back.
1:19 left in the third quarter of the game. This is to Smart. Up top, Cousins. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Cousins has got 29.
He has been fantastic this quarter, guys. It's just the kind of effort they need if they're going to continue to trim the lead. Yep, he's their leading scorer, Kevin, in this game, and has been the dominant figure today. No doubt about it.
Sacramento's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Gay outside. They set the pick. Back to Cousins. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Cousins has got 31 points.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him?
Now, Clark, that is just ridiculous.
Absolutely filthy. I don't remember
on.
ever seeing a dunk like that in a game. I certainly can't remember the last time I saw
tell
one.
you what, fellas, you might not see another one like that one for a while.
Here's Payton following the score by Oklahoma City. And count it, 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line. They get Russell Westbrook. For the Thunder, Serge Ibaka is checked in for Enes Kanter. Jefferson comes in for Waiters. And it's Payne in for Russell Westbrook. Oklahoma City shooting a smooth 58% from the field. Everything going according to plan for them on that end. Here's Goose. Non-stop scoring machine here. Fades and shoots. Misses the shot. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Thunder out in front, opening up a huge gap. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. And we're rolling here again with the fourth quarter. Might not come down to the wire, but you never know. All right, now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. Fourth quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go. So the Thunder 5 right now. Goose in at the 4 spot. Jefferson is out there with Payne. And it's Smith. And it's Sampson in at the 3 slot. And Sacramento has possession. Following the basket by Freak.
That's a lot.
And that'll be Oklahoma City's ball.
Really just a lack of awareness on his part. Just no idea he was right near the line.
And so it's Oklahoma City with it. They'll be playing host to Portland for their next game. And that will be the third of 5 straight played at home. Plumlee with the steal. Here's Rowland. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Thunder.
Contested shots and block shots. They're bread and butter defensively. They're giving up no easy looks.
Yeah, but also, they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long.
Now here's Payne. To the inside. Goose. Just floating to the rim on that slam.
Boy, when he gets up and stays up.
Man, you could clock his hang time with an hourglass.
And here are the Kings now. Kicks it to Plumlee. Down low. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Jefferson.
Shape up.
Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. To the paint, here's Drobniak. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the strike for 2.
The story in the first half was their low free throw percentage. They've corrected that here in the second half, and hopefully they can build on it as this game continues to progress.
Good on both.
You really have to like the work they put in at the free throw line here in the half. I mean, they've been really aggressive in drawing fouls, and then they've been able to knock down their free throws.
The Kings shooting at 44%, pretty reasonable. Good ball movement here by the Kings. Plumlee with a screen on Jefferson. It's stolen by Smith. Jefferson with it. Passes it to Goose. Expanding his range. Rebound by the Kings. Plumlee's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Out to the right wing. Feeds to Stokes. Pulls it up. Gets to the corner and buries it. Here's Payne. Pass to Goose. Pulls up on the elbow. That one's good. Goose has got 6 here in this quarter.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
The last 5 trips they've had have ended with a great pass leading to a basket. They're really sharing the sugar.
Sacramento with the ball.
As long as I'm home by now.
The 3. Stokes inside. The rebound by Goose. The Thunder have gone 3 of 5 here in the 4th quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Shoots a 3. The shot is off. The Kings have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the 4th quarter.
Like that. Oh my God.
Pass to Plumlee. In the corner, Stokes with it.
I'm starting to feel half-baked, you know what I mean? Like,
rebound by Goose.
I know what I'm doing, but
Goose
I
has
don't know.
got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. Picked him clean. And now Sacramento on the break. Lays it in off the breakaway.
Like that, dude.
Oklahoma City has gone 0-3 so far in the 4th quarter from long range. Jefferson kicks to Smith. Here's Goose. Here's Payne. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass.
Almost uncontested. I mean, it's nice to be able to add to the lead without having...
I'm just gonna...